So the Creative Destruction Lab is a top-notch mentoring program for deep tech startups. So all the startups commercializing new technologies, this is where they get access to serial entrepreneurs, investors, corporate decision makers, and get the help to commercialize their new ideas.
I've been on the board of 20 businesses. That will tell you kind of what I've done. Lots of transactions, lots of scale up, lots of stories, lots of good ones, lots of rubbish ones, lots of successes, lots of failures.
So Next Gen Computing is one of the strategic sectors. We see what's happening in AI. This is all fueled by new computing power. There's a lot of new hardware concepts. Let's talk about quantum, photonics, and neuromorphic computing, just as an example. There's the whole race for how do we make that world more energy efficient.
Because the systems can be smaller, because they can be eventually cheaper and less power consumption, we can think of unlocking applications for aerospace, for defense, for medical devices and telecommunications as well.
If you want to join CDL, you need to be prepared to listen to feedback, to be like push hard out of your comfort zone.
But when you have 3 people challenging you on your business model, even if those 3 people don't agree, it's an extremely useful learning curve for you.
So the challenge is to understand what are your clients, what are your partners, what is your positioning in the value chain, and understand, especially in the next gen computing area, the timelines of how long does it take to get qualified with the client, what type of partners in the value chain you should secure, or to perfectly understand who are you dependent on and who is dependent on you to rightly create this development path for your company.
Next gen computing is one of those sectors that's really hard because it's deep tech, it's a long way away, and it's really hard to get into the ecosystem.
So it's great to have that cooperation where the site in Paris, the site in Berlin, and then all fueled by a very ambitious ecosystem in Heilbronn, the Dieter Schwarz Foundation, the TUM campus, the campus founders, the local entrepreneurship centers. That's a whole ecosystem supporting now European players in stepping up, building the future companies in that highly strategic sector. And so I think it's a wonderful role model, hopefully, for more of those kind of corporations on a European level.